Hi, I'm Matt Nelson, designer of Call of Carrots, the multiplayer competitive game where you play as a rabbit. In the prototype, we have a simple game mode where two teams of three face off against each other, and the first team to collect 6 carrots, or the team with the most carrots at the end of the match, will win. Rabbits are very small creatures compared to humans. You will notice in our game that even though it is first person, it looks very different to a normal first person shooter or other first person games. This is because our perspective has been set very low to the ground in order to recreate the view perspective of a rabbit. They also see objects best from side on. As you can see, sometimes when an object is directly in front of them, they cannot see it very well. This is because they have a blind spot directly in front of them, and objects are best viewed from the side. The player's objective in our game is to pick up carrots and bring them back to their base. As you can see, once they run into the carrot and collect it, it actually appears in front of them so they can see that they are actually carrying one. And this will remain here until they return to the base and drop it off. This then adds a point to their team's score. They will be able to keep track of the score using the scoreboard at the top of the screen. They can also keep track of the time limit here as well. If a rabbit is carrying a carrot and they wish to get an advantage over their opponents, they can press the shift button, causing them to sprint. This will cause them to eat the carrot, and it won't gain them any points, but it will give them a speed boost over other players. Combat is also an important part of the game. I've set up a dummy rabbit to demonstrate this. As we thought it would be a bit too unrealistic for rabbits to actually kill each other, we decided to add a stun element instead. If a player is in range of an enemy rabbit, they can press the stun button. This will cause the enemy rabbit to stop moving for 5 seconds and also drop any carrots that they are currently carrying. As you can see, I've demonstrated this on the player, and you'll see in the top left of the screen says you have been stunned to let the player know they have been hit. We are quite pleased with certain elements of the game, such as the camera system. It was quite a challenge to make, and we feel it does a good job of representing how rabbits actually perceive the world, and it's quite different as we've demonstrated to that of a normal first person shooter.